Today I am going to be pressure canning some green beans, so follow along if you want to learn how to do that. I already snapped most of these, but I picked these from our garden this morning. Now I'm just snapping them into about an inch size. You can just cut these if you want to. And just a tip that I've learned, if you let green beans get too big, they're pretty hard to snap. You want to try to pick green beans when they're roughly this size. You don't want them to get overly ripe. So this is our green beans. They are ready to go. I've got quart jars ready and I'm gonna show you how to fill these. Then I pound it down and try to get it even in there. And the smaller you cut your green beans, the easier it is to fill these. Packing these, you do want to leave about an inch of head space as well, and we're going to be putting salt and water in these. We're going to add half a teaspoon of salt. You can do a quarter teaspoon of salt if you don't want as much salt. Fill these with filtered water, and again, you want to make sure you give about an inch of head space. The next thing I'm going to use is this debubbling tool. So you want to try to get as much of the air bubbles out as you can. You're not going to get all of them, but you want to try to push some of those air bubbles out. So now we want to get some white Vin to wipe our rims. All right, now we'll get our lids on. Fingertip tight. Now we're going to put 3 quarts of water into our pressure canner. Now we're going to put our jars in here. Make sure you have that bottom rack on your pressure canner or else your jars will break. We're going to put our lid on and we are going to make sure all of our lines add up. So I'm going to turn it and now it is locked and I'm not going to put the weight on yet. I'm going to turn the burner on. All right, so our 10 minutes is up, so we're gonna get our weight on, and now our pressure is going to start climbing. We want to process green beans in quart jars at 11 pounds of pressure for 25 minutes. And now we are all done, and I have 4 quart jars of beautiful homegrown green beans.